All right. What's up, everyone? We have a fun day ahead of us. Well, a fun couple hours. I don't have that long, so I thought it'd be a fun time to go out to the Center of Margoria to go do our active fishing. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm sailing out there right now. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I have my triple float rods ready. We have at least 5 of them. And hopefully we can go ahead and make a decent amount of money. I'm not sure, but like I said, we're going out to the center and we're gonna try our luck. I did pretty well on the fishing contest, so I wanna continue the fishing. I've been enjoying it. I made about 4.5 bill on the fishing contest rewards. Let's go. Hell yeah, Colin, we doing some fishing. We're gonna be going out to the Center Margoria to hopefully try our best to get a Pelican Eel. I doubt we're gonna get one, but hey, you never know, you know? I've been lucky enough to get a pen tap every so often, so I think maybe I can get a prized grade fish. And not one of the original ones either. I mean, yeah, they're great and all, but I kind of want one of the good ones, so. I know Margoria has one of the fastest bite rates, and I haven't gotten the Pelican Eel yet. I'm going to try my luck. I want that title. And I guess the money. The money's cool too, but I mainly want that title. To get out there, we are fully, well, not exactly fully buffed up for our fishing or sailing, just a little unbuffed but geared up, sailing all the way out to Margoria, and I have Creo doing our little AFK fishing off the side, or I guess off my ass. Yeah, no, we're not going all that auto pathing direction bullshit. We are gonna go straight through, and I gotta determine where exactly I need to be fishing. So, to do that, I'm going to be using the Calpheon rod and the Whaling Lightstone combination just so that I can go ahead and try to fish up the right blue grade fish that'll tell me if I'm in the right table or not, because I'm not. I'm basically winging it. Yeah, I already have the hotspot fish. I have to get the one from Velia Beach, Center Margoria, Lower, and Upper Margoria. So hopefully, you know, today might be the day I can get one of those too. You never know. You never know. Thank you for reminding me that the Center of Margoria also has one of those fish. Yeah, I basically got the hardest one. I'm just never lucky enough to get the one at Velia Beach or the one in any of the areas that have the highest bite rate. Like, come on. But a hotspot, really? Randomly when I'm trying to record something else, like, my luck could not be any, like, unluckierly lucky. I'm coining that phrase. It's a BDO dictionary right there. Where exactly are we at? Yeah, it shouldn't take us that long. I think I'm gonna have to fish right about here. I'm eyeballing it. Normally, if I was on my cog, I'd be able to just whip out my harpoon, pull up a fish, okay, sailfish, boom, I'm in the right table. Good to go. For this, unfortunately, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna have to go ahead and maybe do the big fish table or the blue grade. I keep forgetting what the actual fucking title of the blue grade was changed to. High quality fish? Like, whatever it's called. I'm gonna probably have to resort to fishing through that table, and maybe I can get lucky enough to get the one fish that I need. But I'm gonna go ahead, set up my settings over here, and we're gonna get started. Well, finished. Not even. We're gonna continue, I guess. God, my timing is fucking atrocious. Yeah, unfortunately, I have a short day to fish. My wife she went in a little bit later, so I am in the middle of cooking dinner. I will have to go ahead and stop in like an hour and 30, make sure I get it out, and we will double check the time. If I have more time, we'll continue fishing. If not, I will go ahead, end it off, and continue continue my dinner. So let's see what we can do and hope for the best. Maybe Creo can get lucky and instantly get the fish that I need and completely bypass my whole entire goal. I know that won't happen, but you never know. As for my Gerald Weekly, I am currently just needing to get the Sand Eel and the Smoky Chromis, which, if I'm not mistaken, I'll be able to catch it out here. Let me load up the Videolytics map real fast and double check to make sure I should be going for a certain blue grade fish. But we have the albino coelacanth and the white groper that I can catch out there if the pelican eel is a little bit too difficult. Alright, so marlin, sailfish, black marlin, yellow swordfish. So, okay, so what I'm thinking is if I pull up the marlin, I am in the right area because I shouldn't be able to pull it up on the lower Margoria table. Yellow grade, it doesn't really matter because there's a shit ton of yellow grade. Like I said, I am literally just eyeballing it. I am hoping for the best. It'd be a lot easier if I had my cog, but I kind of wanted the quicker sailing so I wasn't wasting too much time trying to travel out here. And I don't think we have to really worry about any of the sea creatures. It's mainly the other players that I'm going to have to worry about popping my boat. But with the whole fishing hype dying down, I really doubt that's going to be an issue. Oh yeah, maybe if we're lucky, we can find one of the Margoria lost treasures. Maybe. I really highly doubt it, but I'm hoping for the best on this one. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend in Black Desert. You guys did some good life scaling, mob grinding, and or enhancing. I have done nothing. Like I said, I did good on the fishing contest. I was able to go ahead and make my 4.5 bill. And on top of that, the things that I did not sell, that was included in that 4.5 bill, was the 30 concentrated black gems. Oh, because your boy lives on the motherfucking edge. Fuck a low character. I'm going with the big baller. I'm going Big Papa J, like, go big or go home. I don't do the horse racing, but I do the horse dailies, the Liana, the little mythical wing daily that you do out there in Kama. These ones, the Wing of Ascension dailies. Like I do enough. I just don't have the money to go ahead. Well, I guess I do have the money now to do any taps. It's just whenever I go to do the taps, I have the materials, but I don't have the actual money for the taps. But your boy likes to live on the edge. I'm not out here trying to Care Bear my way into victory. I'm gonna come out here big ballin'. I'm not worried about other players popping me. If they pop me, they pop me. They can't stop me, all right? It'll be a fun time. Not a long time, but a fun time. Got to make sure we get everything, and because we are going for our prize grid, I'm not going to worry about the float. Now, let's grab our blacksmith blessing because your boy needs that extra durability. We have our mastery. Check. Double check our pets. Feed those little bastards. Check. Durability, not the best, but hey, it'll do. And yeah, I have a lot of fern root already. That's why I'm not really worried about the materials. I'm mainly worried about getting the money together for like getting method 3 done, or having to resort to method 1, or blah blah blah. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was showing you guys what I earned yesterday during the fishing contest. I got 28 of the title, which we're gonna have to go ahead and, yeah, take the whole stack, and full stack of that. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I can just go ahead and make up the title drafts. We have to get our buffs ready. What's up, Exo? How you doing? You need underwear for durability? Can we expect one? I could not even tell you, Colin. I always expect the worst from any of the balls, and you know, if they come out with like a really good aspect, I'm like, okay, finally, they did something great. But I always go in expecting it to be completely bad. I have to make our fishing buffs because I got the title essences. I just did not make the deep blue title draft, and I have to go ahead and re-up for the week. And not to mention, we have 17 of the marvelous lunch boxes there. Let's check out Elton to make sure. And we have 15 here because I got the box from our fishing contest rewards. I got a blue box, or a blue box and a green box, or a green box and a gray box, something like that. It's on my community tab, but it came out to 4.5 bill. I'm just getting the title drafts made up now, and we're gonna pop our Balix, and double check, make sure we have everything that we need to have on. I'm just trying my luck to see if I can get the Pelican Eel. I know I'm not going to be able to, but it's always nice to go out there and try every once in a while, you know? And because we're out here in Margoria, the bite rate will be faster. We have a huge amount of the yellows that we can get, and we still have 2 of the original reds that we can try our luck on. So it's not just all for nothing. It's not going to be like the other areas, like over in Quate Island, where you're mainly just getting nothing and you have a chance at the red. Okay. How much does that come out to? Let's find out. Well, I mean, I could. All right, pop our buffs and let's get started. All right, Balix, title draft. We'll go ahead, pop our scrolls. We'll pop some extra experience because why not? I don't really need it, but I'm gonna pop it anyway. Let's check any other things. Let's see, cooking, auto fishing time, catch the rare fish. No, I'm gonna avoid that one. All right, let's go ahead, get into our costume and switch into our fishing. Like I said, I might have to resort to, I think it's going to be the marlin I'm going to have to hope I get. Let me check. Yeah, sailfish, marlin. Okay, so no. If I catch a sailfish, then I know I'm in the right fishing table for the Center of Margoria. If not, we'll go ahead and readjust. I might be in the lower table still. And that's not helping. And that's not helping at all. Check our durability. Cool, we're still at 30. I have no brands, nor will I ever brand a triple float rod. Maybe if they give out another Grandpa Kron's rod, I'll go ahead and I'll buy a brand stone for that. Can't tell with green, so continue going. I'm gonna have to find the sailfish. If we have the sailfish, we're in the right spot. If not, we gotta keep going up. Like I want to think it's gonna be like a little over here. I might still be in the lower table right here because Ross is here. Lower is here. That's why I'm like, I might be a little bit too low still. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and humor my curiosity or my paranoia, I guess, and just head towards the light. Maybe we can get the right fish. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I really think we need to be right over there. At least lined up with the Margoria star. And we should be good. We should be good right about here. Let's try our luck. Yeah, I know. Give you a moment. I know. Your moment has been had, and we are ready to fish. Hey, oh yeah, check our mastery. We're at 2.7k. Don't think I'm going to be able to raise that a little bit more, which is fine. I'm not really too worried about it. Now, hopefully I can get good with the little mini game and I don't keep fucking failing it. If I do, that's going to be embarrassing, but I already expect to fail it a lot. You guys see me yesterday trying to do the active hotspot fishing. Like, I'm fucking ass with this shit, but it's alright. We're going to hopefully make some money. We're already at 2.4 mil. Ooh. But it'll add up, alright. 2 fish. We're in it to win it, and we'll win it to be in it. I am marlin, sailfish. Well, yeah, we are in the correct area. Cool. Oh, I guess you're right. I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop that. I thought you were talking about the cons. My bad, bro. My bad. You're right. There. 2.8. So we're at that 6.06. We are just missing the rest of that 20, which is not even a fucking problem. I don't care. Or I guess 19. We're just out here fishing. And because we have the highest bite rate, I don't have to worry about just waiting for it, and the fishing resource is always abundant. Now the question is, am I going to get lucky enough to go ahead and pull up any of the prize grade fish, or am I only going to be pulling up like relics and useless garbage? Because clearly finding a treasure is not going to happen. Here we go. That's more like it. Got to get those fishing vibes. I might have to change to be more scenic. Yeah, I forgot to check how many of those seals I have. Oh, and I did get lucky with the fairy reroll last night. Well, not a reroll, but I rerolled one of the skills, the feathery steps, and I got lucky enough to go ahead and get the 3 from the 2. And it didn't roll on to another skill. So I'm happy. I'll take it. Let's get our fishing started and check how many seals we have. We have 23. I mean, we'll wait until we have all 50 of those. Or we'll just go ahead and get the reset mountain growth. I guess I don't really need it. It's always nice to have. But I'm mainly focused on getting this one, and finally this one done. Come on, red fishy. Come on, red fishy. I know you're out here. You're waiting. I don't have that title yet. I'll get it, but until then, like, I'm gonna be out fishing in random areas. Yep, right there. still need it. Motherfucking blues. Always the blue. Cuckoo, Kachu, all you're ever gonna get is a fucking blue. We're at 28 out of 30, and we have 4 more of the rods remaining, which is cool. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to pre-order any. Those will sit there for months and months and months, and I don't have time for that dumb shit. And you'll probably only get one of them. Do I feel like active fishing needs a buff? Well, depending on which ones you're using. So I'm using this for the fishing experience just because why not? I'm gonna go ahead and level up my fishing because I'm active and it's a lot faster of the fishing. And the title gives me the fishing mastery and also that more fishing experience because, you know, I'm active. It's a lot faster than just AFK fishing. Although, you know, they work out perfectly for your AFK fishing if you don't pay any money for it. If you're like out there actively doing your like contests and you're able to rank, you're able to get them for free and you're not paying any money, I mean, I don't see why not. Especially because it's like free experience. And for the Deep Blue title, it's just, you know, free mastery. You watch me, I just made up 14 of them and I still have 18 in my family inventory. The book and scroll, like I said, because we're active, yeah, it'll go ahead and help out. Especially because I'm able to pull up a lot more fish than what you would be able to do when you're just AFK fishing. You know, it's great for being able to walk away and everything, but when you're active, just being able to go ahead and pull up, I think it's like 2 times the fish. By time I'm able to go ahead and pull up the fish. If you're good with the minigame, you can go ahead and speed it up even faster. But like, you're able to go ahead and recast by time someone else is AFK at their full 66% can go ahead, oh damn it, and pull up. But if you're not good with the minigame, then you're going to be a little bit slower, obviously, and then you'll fail and you won't get the fish and lose the durability and feel like a complete loser. And I'm not saying I do, I'm just saying for a friend, but you know, it is what it is. All these will help out, even if, you know, I'm not trying to level up to Guru anymore. I'm already at Guru. Well, I'm way past. It's just nice to go ahead and have just, you know, why not, right? Hit Guru 30. Just keep on going. And like I said, if you are actively doing your contests all the time, you're gonna have an easy amount of those buffs, like a large amount of those buffs all the time. 16, I got like 15 in the storage. And like I said, 18 with the 14 in the central market that I can go ahead and sell. Just like with the horse event. You know, I got 23 here and I think 60 or 50 in the storage. 92 of the Corsair Aura. 17 of the Fiery Celerity. And you can just get the shit for free. You know, without having to resort to the central market. Smarter, not harder. So I just like doing things casually. You know, you can still achieve your goal and everything without having to be all sweaty and min-maxing and having to count spreadsheets. Like, if that's something you enjoy, that's something you enjoy. But for me, I just like being able to come out here randomly and, you know, I just want to do some active fishing. You know, let's see how much money we can make. And I know a lot of people, they would rather like know what you're making with your fishing as you're making it or whatever, instead of just hoping you're not lying with the amount of hours that you said that you were AFK fishing for. You know, the whole, oh, I fished overnight line that everyone uses. Well, what's overnight? 8 hours, 16 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours? Like, what's overnight? Did you only sleep, like, what, 18 hours? Like, what are we talking about? So it's going to be a fun time. Hopefully we get lucky. Curious if there is any other buffs I can go ahead and use, and I don't think there is. Stella, Lauren, Kiovan, normal experience. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that'll help me out. I mean, I could pop the rare fish catch chance, but I don't want to increase the odds of catching them. I want the prize grade fish. The only thing I can do is try to tap up a piece of gear. Yeah, the only thing I can do is try to tap up a piece of gear, like an accessory, like a ring. And get a little bit more mastery, you know what I mean? It's like 4.5 bill a tap. I don't know, I might go ahead and do that. Pop my yellow grade map and try like 2 taps and then come back. Maybe. It might require me. Can I buy Cron Stones from Aquala's Eye? Or will I have to jump into the well? Like, does anyone know off the top of their head? Because if I could just pop my map, buy the Crons there, and try these taps, I might go ahead and do that right now. Like, right now. I do have... No. I mean, like, can I just buy the Cron Stones individually? And what's up, Arrow? Like, if I have the money, like, can I go ahead and buy them? Because if I can, I'll go ahead and consider doing that right now if it's a lot easier. If not, then I'll ponder on it for a little bit, and maybe I might go ahead and pop my map, jump in the well, head out to Velia, try a tap, and then head back. Maybe. Because I can't do any enhancing on my ship, so... And there's no piece of wood out here to jump on, and I don't... No, you can't do that either. So, yeah. At that point, I might as well just jump into the well the same amount of time. Yeah, it's the same amount of time if I just pop my map and jump in the well without having to switch off and do all this. You know, I can just buy the Cron Stones, do the tap, maybe repair it, and teleport right back. Continue our fishing. I was just wondering if there was going to be an easier way to go ahead and do it without having to switch off and go through all those extra loading screens and shit. But I'll take the teleport and the well teleport, then teleport back over, the switch to an alt, buy everything, switching back, then getting into the guild manor, then teleporting back. But yeah, that's one thing. It's just I'm kind of not wanting to waste all the time. And unfortunately, we can't enhance on a fucking boat. Like, of all things. Are you guys excited for the new life skill buff that's coming to the Black Spirit? And yeah, it'll cost a little bit of energy, but I think it might play out nicely for, like, say, hunting or cooking, processing, any of the life skills that doesn't really take up the energy, like sailing and bartering. You like the option? It's great. Now, yeah, like, there's now an option to go ahead and not just, well, there's combat and, skill. Ooh. At least now we can go ahead and try to level up our cooking or our alchemy a lot faster, our sailing, you know, things like that, because my sailing is still pretty fucking low. My bartering is even lower. Like, I need to work on them. Farming is a good one to go ahead and pop that on, or trading's going to be a great one to go ahead and waste the energy, like burn it up to go ahead and give myself a little bit of experience to hopefully hit master 24. It'll be nice. And then what is today? Okay, so yeah, I want to say around the 1st or the 3rd we're gonna go and turn in all of our trade crates. And I went ahead and readjusted my worker empire to account for the different changes and everything. Don't have the contribution points. Okay, cool. I was like, I have 4 extra left from, I was able to refund a couple connections and tighten up my contribution. Yeah, I don't do bartering, bro. I don't do bartering. Like, I got my Carrick, I got my green grade parts, you know, that was it. I did very, very few bartering routes and shit. Like, the most I do bartering is usually when I'm live with you guys. Like, I don't really focus on it. And I know it's like the easiest thing that you could do and everything. I just don't like the ocean traveling and shit. Like, the auto pathing sucks. The time it takes to get to and from, because my boat is still fucking slow as shit. Like, it bores me. It really fucking bores me. It's like farming, you know. If farming was a little bit quicker or something, or done a different way, I don't really know. It's just the time that it takes to go ahead and wait for everything. Just really, I lose interest on it. I lose interest. Like, it's fine. You can justify it all you want. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, I lose interest. I'm not going to focus on it like that. Like, I try every so often. Like, I can tell, you know, every so often I'll go ahead, I'll want to go try my bartering out and all, and then once I get bored of it, I'll set up the auto path and go do my chores, get everything else done, and then, you know, I will go either AFK fish when I get to a spot, or I'll just switch off to a different activity. It's just, I try, I can't really get into it. What do you think you should be, the minimal gear, trying to AFK fish to save, have some benefit? I would go with your Trilogia and work on getting your Tri-Manos. Anything else in between that, that's up to you. But your Tri-Manos would be a great little starting point. I think 1500 mastery. That would be a good mastery point to be at. Like, which I want to say is like Trilogia, or a mixture of Tet and Trilogia. Like, nothing too extreme. Updated fish guide. A seahorse. What? Oh, as for your lightstone combination, sorry, you're gonna have to get that nibbles. Like, you need your nibbles regardless. Your Logia chair, I still think you'd probably need to pop an Elton meal or an Elton sandwich or whatever. If you have the Balix, you'd probably have to pop that, because I don't really think you'd be able to get the little cap. And if you're able to go ahead and snipe one of the little AFK fishing pets, the reduced auto fishing time or whatever the fuck it has on the talent, like, that's pretty cheap. But you've been farming fleet earlier with your valor with 320 drop, and your sailor fishing is catching mostly yellow grade. Well, yeah, out here, because pirates is considered the Margoria South, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different yellowfish that can be found out here in Margoria. And the Raw Sea. So from the Raw Sea all the way up until you hit Margoria, or not Margoria, Land of the Morning Light. There's like 12 different fish, 12 different yellow grade fish that you can catch out there. And even with the 6% drop, let's see, treasure drops 10, you're capped at 3 on your Creo. Your big drops are 12. Yeah. Oh, and your general drops, I can definitely see where you're catching more yellows than you're catching anywhere else, like any of the other grades and shit. Which is why I'm actively fishing out here, because just that right there. No, there's no way to increase Creo's fishing rate. The type of fish that he goes ahead and fishes, the prize grade, or the prize catch chance, like how he comes is how he fishes. Like, there's nothing. He's coming stock straight out of the box. What's up, Lord? How you doing? Oh, and the time it takes for him to auto fish is like 1.8 seconds. And even if you are trying to use your breezy sail, that will not increase or decrease the time. Yeah, he's not using, he's just bare minimum, just an otter with a fucking rod. Like, no skill, nothing. He's coming straight, fishing 0, fishing beginner 0, and probably the old school, like, or DF area rod. There you go. I'm great. We're just out here doing our active fishing. I'm not going to be able to stay on for long, unfortunately. I'm cooking, but you know, I decided it was good to come out here, do some active fishing. I did the contest. I was able to rank enough to be able to make a little bit over 4.5 bill. And, you know, now I'm just out here trying to get the Pelican Eel. I tried and roll a scroll and temp buff on your fisher. Oh, you can test it. Prolibus themselves said it. Like, they themselves said there's nothing. Creo, like, how he comes is how he comes. Like, you can theory craft, you can put your tinfoil hats on and everything. Perlibus has already shut that down. They said he comes at a stock 3% catch rate. Okay, so whatever table you're in, you can apply those rates onto your Creo, and that's about it. And your little 3, because your prize grade table has 0 all the time. Yeah, 3% cap, nothing else. You can't increase, you can't decrease. There's nothing you can do with Creo. All you can do is put him on your boat and let him fish. I mean, you can filter the fish that he does. That's about the most interaction you can do with them. You're turning, just started around 1k mastery, and was making 250 mil a night easily with 1k, sometimes more. Just get the +10 Balanos rod and whatever mastery gear you got. That's why I'm like, just start with like Trilogia. Like, that's the cheapest you can get. It can put you up to like, I think 1200, probably 1300, you know, and just fish. Go over to Aquala's Eye, go over to Velia, just find a place that you can sit there and AFK and just fish. Yeah, I know. I've been trying to catch this motherfucker for, since, you know, it's been revealed that we can find it out here. And still nothing. Let me answer my wife real fast. And apparently thunderstorms incoming. Again. About to thunderstorm is unfortunate. Yeah, it's all about RNG. That's what like a lot of people have to just wrap their head around. RNG, especially with Creo. Creo is mainly RNG. Hell, I've seen some guildies get like a really, really, really valuable red grade fish from their Creo by doing their bartering or their sea monster hunting and shit like that. Like, it's all fucking RNG. And it's funny because you can go out there, you can buff yourself up, you can come out with your 3K mastery and shit and still not get that prize grade fish, but the special needs otter on the ass of your boat is able to pull up one randomly when you're not even trying. Like, it's all RNG at the end of the day. Come on. Need to keep buffing. Keep buffing. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And the event steal. 19 map pieces in 3 hours and completed 0. That is so unfortunate, Arrow. That is so unfortunate. Hey, you'll get it. You'll probably get it sooner than I'll ever fucking get it, but I think you'll get it sooner. Like, I believe in you. Fuck no. Obviously not. Do I look like I do bartering and sailing like that, Arrow? I told you I don't. I told you. I get bored. I get bored from, like, just sailing. I told you I don't do it. I'm not gonna continue to, like, sit there and try to, like, convince you that I do bartering or sailing or anything like that after telling you that I don't do sailing or bartering or anything. Like, I don't do it. I got my carrick, I got my green grade parts, I called it a day. That was it. That was done. I hit my goal. You know, if I go for the null, I'll go for the null eventually. Like, shit. You know, maybe if my game would lie to me or lie to you guys a little bit better, maybe that would be a little bit more believable. But 3.8k barters, like, come on, really? That's like fucking chump change. I think my little Chewini has shot out more total barters than that. I don't know. I only do life skilling. Nope. God damn it. The simplest of ones, but the longer ones, I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this. But give me 3 inputs? Fucking fail. Not doing it. It's embarrassing. I mean, hey Ko, you could always like build your gear up. I mean, it's not much, but like I guess the only way to build your DP is to get more DP. I mean, I don't really know like how else to get DP other than going out and grinding for the materials to go ahead and enhance your combat gear. I still gotta finish that one. I'm still working on my boots. I am Capra 6. I keep forgetting not to sell my Capras, alright? I keep forgetting. And it's because of that I will go ahead and I'll sell my Capras and not remember, like, oh, I'm trying to build my falling gear. Like, I have my flame already. Like, that shit is just sitting there, chilling, waiting, just... I don't have the Capras, and I don't want to go out and buy the Capras. Like, every time I get the Capras, I'm like, oh, sell, that's a lot of money. Fuck. I needed that. And yeah, normally, like I said, if you're just trying to get started, the bare minimum, like, get your Trilogia, your plus 10 Balanos. That's not really hard to go ahead and enhance or even buy off the central market. Um, your Maple and go to town. If you're not trying to spend any money or anything like that, it could be a little bit harder because you'd have to be able to snipe a pet off the market, which is a little harder. No one's really selling pets like that. But every so often, if you put it in your pre-order and another fishing event comes out or like a update for fishing, people will go ahead and, you know, you might get lucky enough for people to sell you a fishing pet. How much silver can I get in one day? Oh god, I normally make a minimum of 1 bill, but the last couple of days, let me see, I made 4.5 bill yesterday. Well, technically I made 5 point something, a little bit over 5 bill because I did the 1 bill on camera. Well, technically I did 800 mil off camera, 120 mil on camera. Then I got 4.5 bill for the contest wins, and I'll normally go out and gather for like 2 bill, 3 bill worth of materials, turn that into usually like a bill or two. So it's hard to say, but I normally try to keep it around a bill and just being casual. I don't really like to keep track of numbers and all that. I'm just going by the let me look at the stream titles that I have. Give me 1 second because I normally like to put the amount that we've made for that day. Let me see, 2.1 bill, 14 bill, 1.8 bill, 1 bill, 1.4 bill, 2 bill, 6.2 bill. Don't exactly know how many bill that was. Yeah. So we normally keep it around there. No, I don't do bosses. I don't do combat. I'm usually out here doing my own thing, and or I'm usually cooking around this time. So when my guild is doing their bosses, I'm over there doing my own boss. Fucking stove. What's up, D? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. We are doing our active fishing out here in the Center of Margoria for everyone that is just joining us. I am on the hunt for the Pelican Eel. I have not gotten the title, and we're going to see how much money we can make. I have my triple float rods. We are going with a little under the max of our durability resist because I don't have that last pet, and our pets are not all T4. But we're out here. We're going to fish up what we can fish up, and maybe if we get the Pelican Eel, it'll be a great day. If not, well, I'm already under the impression that we're not gonna be able to do it. I was able to rank on the fishing contest last night. It's on my community tab over there on YouTube, but the total amount that I was able to make and or I could make was 4.5 bill. I have 2 bill worth of the title draft in the central market while I have the 18 on me, because I was lucky enough to go ahead and rank in the contest a couple times. Well, I guess a couple times for a couple weeks. The last 2 weeks have not exactly been great. This last week I was able to rank, but the last two, I tried, but I just got right below the 300. But I had 14 of the title essence, so I wanted to go ahead and use them. And what better way to go ahead and like get motivated to use any of the title essence? Active fishing, especially in a table with 12 of the yellows, 3 of the reds. 2 of the reds are easier to get than the 1, and the 1 will make a shit ton of money. And I know normally I can make around, before the mastery changes, I was able to make like 300 to 400 just on the yellows alone. I'm gonna see just how much we can make in the 2 hours that I think I have at least 2 hours I can be on stream. It's gonna be a short one. Unfortunately, my wife is off tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to go ahead and go live. I think I'm gonna use that time to go ahead and get us a new guide on the YouTube channel, all that good stuff, especially helping out the newer players, because there are a lot of newer players still jumping into the game. Ironically enough, it's weird, but hey, you know, we're not dead, we're still going. And then when we come back, I think it's gonna be more, I think more gathering. I'm not sure, either gathering or hunting. I've been hitting a good little momentum recently. Like a really, really good momentum on the life skills that we've been out here doing. So I want to keep up the momentum and continue gathering the gear, or not the gear, but the materials to go ahead and enhance more of our gear. Almost on the stone. Oh yeah, and like I was mentioning earlier, I did go ahead and do a little maintenance on my little empire. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factories going in Valencia so far. Had to rework the workers just a tad little bit, so you know they are doing more of the like I have the humans on the gathering, the giants on the gathering, and then I have mainly goblins just making crates, just popping them out. Then we have over Velia, I switched it up and I'm now making the fir timber because I'm going to chop down the ash. Yeah, I am rolling their skills. It's just as I, you know, don't get the right skill, I have to go ahead and wait and get their experience again. And or if they don't go ahead and in promo, then I'm gonna have to go and get rid of them, hopefully use an alt to get more energy back and do that whole process. I had to do that earlier with over here. I had to get another worker for Yuckjo, so now I'm at the 1212. And I think I had to put a Dokkaebi on one of the little lumbering nodes. Yeah, right there. You know, I had to get whatever I could get, and that was it. Like a human is over there in Valencia. I got lucky enough to get an Artie. Sorry, I'll do that whenever I do that, dude. I don't really care. Yes, I click on those arrow. I'm not a complete noob. I've been playing the game for 11 years. Like, it's okay. Yeah, like, it's alright. Like, I'll show you their skills real fast. Hold on. Because a lot of them I don't want to touch. Watch. Let me get that started. I failed the fucking minigame. But, watch. Let me move this over so you can actually see. All right, so right here. So for him, he's pretty decent. I don't want to do anything with him just yet because I always have a bad tendency of re-rolling like the stupid siegecraft or some like jewelry, and I'm stuck on the experience, like re-rolling. Him pretty much I have to promo him, but he's doing my mining right now, so I'm not really too concerned by it. He's not really doing much. It's mainly the ones that are doing the crating that I'm really focused on trying to get their skills worked on. As you can see, like, they're okay. They're not min-max. He's still being leveled up, and, you know, once he's done, I can go ahead and try my luck and re-roll his skills and shit. But they're mainly... Once, you know what? Here. I'll do this for you. Tool... Told you. Siege. And tool. And that's always what I end up with when I try my luck to go ahead and re-roll anything. So I tend to not really try to do that as much, especially on the workers that are making the crates. You know, he's still being leveled up because I recently had to go ahead and get rid of him to re-roll new ones and shit because they didn't promo or the skills weren't re-rolling, and I got tired of them. Yeah, he's out there doing his mining. I don't really care. I don't use those materials like that, so it's not really a, oh my god, let me min-max the fuck out of him. Yeah, I try my luck to get the Thrifty. As you can see, I have Thrifty A, Thrifty C. Not still leveling. See, Thrifty C, but you just watched me not get any of the good rolls. Luckily enough, I got Thrifty. See, did not get Thrifty on that one, but I can go ahead and I'll try it. Watch. I'm gonna fuck this up, and I know I'm gonna fuck this up. Let's do movement, furniture, node work speed, movement speed plus 11. I'm not getting lucky. Mount knowledge and work speed. See, I always try and I don't get lucky, so I leave them be. Just don't touch them until I think I'm gonna try it again. I'm doing great, Silver. How about you? We are out here doing our active fishing. I'm showing everyone the little worker changes that I went ahead and made. And the work speed, let's find out. 6. Let me pull it up for you. 145, 148, 156, 143. 153, 144, 153, 148, 144. Like, he's still being leveled, so he's doing pretty bad. But look at his skills, like movement speed, and that's about it. Everything else is like pretty shitty, like extremely shitty. I'll have to re-roll all of it. I'm out here trying to get the Pelican Eel. I was able to make 4.5 bill last night on the fishing contest, the boxes that you were awarded. Trying to look at a little plus 10 energy cast. Hell yeah. I'm stocked up on our buffs. I am ready to go. I am just trying to find this damn Pelican Eel and get that title. The money will be great, but I'm mainly out here for that title. Yeah, and that was after I went ahead and made the 1 bill earlier yesterday, so, you know, technically a little over 5.5. But we normally tend to do a bill or more a day, so... You know, it'll keep us from being broke from all the tapping. As you can see, my central market, I have 8.9 bill right now. My fishing mastery right now currently is 2.8. You know, I'm not too great. Still pretty low. I wish I was the 3K. Yeah, that's what max life. All RNG. It could take you 10 minutes. It could take you 5 minutes. It could take you 3 weeks. It could take you 4 months. It could take you half a year. It could take you to your first cast. It's all RNG. I guess, like, depending on your mastery, like if you have a high enough mastery to go ahead and have a chance to roll on it, then yeah, it's all RNG. But if you have no mastery, or your mastery is not enough to go ahead and put that prize grade chance a little bit higher, then you probably don't have any chance. And that's, yo, there's no guarantee on if that's even the drop rate. All right, that's all pure speculation. We don't even know what the drop rate of any of these new prize grade fish are. So you could only imagine. It could be 0.1, it could be 0.001, it could be 0.0012. There's no real telling, but we do know that it is below 1%. Like, it is low. It is very, very low. Like, there's a lot of times you'll probably find your mystical fish before you'll find the prize grade fish, which is sad. You'll have a better shot at pulling up the yellow coelacanth that has a 0. Let me pull up the odds on the coelacanth for you real fast to show you just a 0.3% chance. Like, you'll have a better shot at catching one of those before you have the prize grade fish, and that's fishing their 16 hours straight. You know, you do your 16 hours, you repair, you go back out, you do another 16 fucking hours, and you repair when your 16 hours are done. Like, literally, you're better off. You're better off fishing for your mystical before you'll find your prize grade fish. But that puts the perspective into just how low the percentage is for catching it. You can try. You know, we're always out here trying. Yeah, it is very, very lucky. Yes. I mean, I got lucky enough to, when they added the last little 4 prize grade fish to the other tables, I got lucky enough to find them that first day to go ahead and record it and make a video on it. But other than that, I have not been able to find my Migaloo. I have not been able to find my pink dolphin. I haven't been able to find the one out there, Nampo, the manta ray, like, you know, the very easy ones to go ahead and find. I have not been able to find. Even the harder ones I have not been able to find. It's just luck. Let's see, you get about a technically no, you get a max of 6.25 to catch a prize. And then from there, if you look in the prize grade, like for my table here, we're in Margoria Center. For mine here, in that table, you have, I wish they didn't break it up, 92% chance of getting an ancient relic, 5% chance of catching the albino, and the 2% catch chance of getting the white groper, 1% chance of catching the mud. Well, yeah, that's just you. So yeah, no, you get a max of 3 to 6.25. Best way to get max energy from talking to question marks. Well, I mean, you can use pets that will go ahead and increase the chances of getting your knowledge, but the fastest way is going to be ecology. Yeah, pets like, no, I guess I can just scroll down. Yeah, pets like, oh god, these motherfuckers there, you know, anything with the knowledge on it, you know, those will go ahead and increase your odds. Yeah, you have elixirs, you have artifacts, that's like, you'll have to do the knowledge. Unfortunately, that's the only way to go ahead and increase your max knowledge or your max energy the quickest. Like, literally going out there and killing. Yep, your costume, the pay-to-win little glasses, your... There you go, your earring. Yep, unfortunately. Yeah, 3 catch prize, 2 days, just RNG, but after wasn't able to catch a prize grade for weeks. Yeah, exactly, Bogart. It's all purely RNG. Unfortunately, I can tell you to go ahead and get your 3K. I can tell you to go ahead and get your max AFK fishing, use your pay-to-win rod and all that bullshit. And at the end of the day, it'll still just be RNG. Like, you can get the shit from wearing nothing and just AFKing, or you can get it while fully buffed. Like, it doesn't really matter at this point. It's much like with anything in Black Desert, it's all just purely luck. Not fun to do, 6, but hey, if you need that max energy, that's the only option. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about unconfirmed, rumored, whatever it is. Like, last time I heard about rumored knowledge or anything that was being leaked, it got very hostile very quick, and I avoided everything about that whole entire subject, activity, and anything about the game. Yep, nope, Mick. Rumors are not great. It's okay. I am not going to entertain that shit. I don't know anything, nor do I it's probably like some mob grinding shit anyway, so I don't really care. It's usually always a fucking mob grinding thing. Oh, if it's not from a data mine, then yeah, no, I really don't trust it. I'd trust a data mine than I would trust word of mouth. Sorry. I see what word of mouth can do. Show me the Carfax. Yeah, Velia's great. Yeah, no. Show me the Carfax. If it's data mined, I want the Carfax. If not, then I don't care. I don't care about word of mouth. I don't care about anyone telling me that Jay is gonna give out free fucking blah blah blah. At the end of the day, it'll always be like word of mouth. Like, you can sit there and tell me like, yeah, if you take the Tamer up there and fucking Duvin Kroon Mountain and spin 3 times and then head over to Seoul, you'll unlock a hidden mount. Like, it's all word of fucking mouth. Unless I see some fucking Carfax, I want a fucking data mine, I want a data leak, I want some fucking receipts. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about word of mouth. Like, everyone is so fucking, like, I guess, everyone lies. Alright, it's like playing a telephone game. You don't know how many people was told that and was changed this around, changed that around to better suit the narrative and everything, to where it's now a whole amalgamation of, like, untrue fucking facts with a little salt in there. Like, yeah, it was something about the scholar, but now it's like lost in translation. Like, nah, I want the Carfax. Like, plain and simple. Oops, did not mean to hit that again. Not good money. Oops. But we're out here trying to get our damn Pelican Eel. And traumas too. Yeah, I just know. Like, no, I don't. And I don't care. Most shit ends up being fake, stupid, blown out of proportion, and no, I don't really care. What can I say? I just don't really care. Damn, the fucking blues. In blues, I want the white groper, the albino coelacanth, or the Pelican Eel. I'll take any of the 3. Yeah, I'm in the little newbie one. Late to the party. What kind of rod I'm using right now? The triple float and no rod, or no float. The Rossi, Jersey, Margoria, Aquala's Eye, you know, yeah, pretty much it has the highest bite rate, so you can go ahead and do more of your active fishing than, say, someone out there doing their AFK fishing out there in Velia. Now, unfortunately, because it's extremely RNG here, you will probably make more money in the long term fishing out there in Velia. But if you're trying to go for the Pelican Eel, like for the title, then fishing out here might be, you know, worth your while. Yeah, unless you've already done it. If you've already gotten it, then no, you can't. It's like 1 time per family or whatever. Yeah, the Cool Wind fishing rod. Just like the Grandpa Kron's rod, once you use it up, you won't get another one. And what we found out with the Grandpa Kron's rod was, if you already bought one, you can't even buy the second one that they released for any other player that did not have a chance to go ahead and buy the first one. You were automatically locked out of the sale. So hopefully, if they introduce it again, anyone who bought it, you know, is allowed to go ahead and buy it again. It's not just for, like, any newer player that wants to go ahead and get their hands on it. Like, we will have a shot at it, I hope. Yeah, full Dura. Fuck yeah. Well, yeah, I'm hoping like if we go ahead and we like if they introduce it again for a third time, we have a shot at actually going ahead and buying it this time instead of like if you already have it, like you're out, like you don't even get to stock it up and then just hold it in your inventory and wait. Like I'd fucking brand that shit, throw it in my inventory and just like use the first one and shit like that. But no, like they didn't even give us the option for that. So I'm hoping they'll go and change it up for the third time if they go ahead and bring it out for a third time. No, it's a event type of thing. Maybe eventually it'll come back out again. Yeah, you've been fishing there for a month? Nice, Bogart. Nice. I tried to fish there for a day and I made 450 mil with 2.4k mastery, so I never came back again. Yeah, I did participate in the fishing contest and I got a little bit over 4.5 bill. We were able to make it's on my community tab over there on YouTube. I will tell you how much we were able to make. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so I got a green box and I got a white box, and that was about, let's see, two 10G bars, 5 of the 1000G bars, 5, 6, 7 of the Essence of Tides, and 7 of the Marvelous Balax with 30 of the concentrated black gems. That's what we were able to go ahead and make from the fishing chest. Not that bad. You caught the redfish in Nampo. Nice. I wish I could. Like, I wish I could. I've still yet to catch that one. And oops, I did it for the, I was out there fishing for the contest. Like, I think three nights I did. The first night I did 8 hours, the other night I did 12, and then I tried to extend it a little bit more to a total of 16 hours, and I did not get the red grade fish. I didn't get any of the red grade fish, which was like kind of upsetting because you know the 1 mil and the 4 mil red grade fish out there, like they drop like fucking flies. Like I didn't catch any of them. Like out there in Tigress Island. How did I make less than 700 fucking mil? Like, how did I make less than fucking 500 mil? I don't think they'll release any life weapons, but I think we might get a next iteration of the life clothes. You know, like maybe like a fallen type of thing to keep us wasting our progression, like our money for progression. I can see something like that, or maybe like the tools. We'll get like sovereign tools, or like the equivalent of the sovereign tools, or shit like that, or I guess Freon tools. The Balix at least maintain your AFK for the week. Green boxes already for not trying hard. Or yeah, like Freon clothes. Like I can see that shit. Like I can see anything like that. Just another way for us to go ahead and throw money into the void. Just deleting our cash. I can see that shit happening. But life skilling weapons, no, I don't really see them even throwing that idea around. There's no real point to it. Like, we can life skill with just about any type of weapon at any grade without any type of issue. So at that point, it's like, no, I think they would go ahead and, if anything, if they don't touch any of the actual like life scaling gear, I can see them going ahead and finally doing something with the mastery. Or not the mastery, the stupid G51 to G100, because that's something that they have yet to do still. Where's my smoky chromas? Ah, 16. Okay, we're getting there. I hope so. Like, if they add a little benefit to the other life skills, like, I'd go ahead and do it. Like a sailing one, I'd buy it. It just has to look different than the ones that we already have. I don't want another otter. I don't want another, like, fucking pop. I don't have the papu, but I don't want the same shit, just a different little talent, you know? Give me, like, a different little thing to put on my back, like, you know, something more geared towards the sailing and bartering, like, I don't know, a fucking parrot on our back, or like a monkey on our back, or something like that. You know, just anything that fits the general vibe of it. Like, I don't want another papu. I don't want another otter. Like, do something different. It'd be nice. I'd go ahead and I'd work towards getting it. Yeah, like anything. You know, a baby emoji. Like, I don't really care. Just don't do a papu, and don't do an otter. Not a copy, of course, for another life skill. Like, yeah, don't just copy, paste, and call it a day. Like, you know, give a little meaning into it, and you know, maybe I'll go ahead and consider, like, going out and getting it. Like, I want the papu one. I have the otter. I want the papu. Now give me something else. You know, the emoji, um, any of the other, like, little bosses or some dumb shit. You can add a farina, a donkey, or a little donkey, little stuffed animal, or anything of the such. It doesn't really matter. Like, no, I just want something different than, you know, I'm team papu. I don't do the otter. I just don't want the same reskinned copy and paste. Like, yeah, I'm team papu. Like, I'm not team otter. I'm straight team papu. Yeah, I can see that happening, you know, T6 fucking pets, you know, where you have to smash them together. But I don't, to be honest with you, I don't see any of that even happening. I don't see any of the life scaling gear getting touched. I don't see anything of the such. I feel as though they are going to be more focused on mob grinding and PvP, with little minor sprinkling of life skilling, just to go ahead and, you know, please us but not really tease us. Just a little bandage of the things that they have yet to finish completing, that they promised already, which is fine. Like, you know, most of the game is already, like, mob grinding, and they want their PvP back and shit like that. So, like, I get it. It's just, when it comes to life skills, I don't really expect much from any of the balls. Like, just little minor shit. And I really feel like they still have other things that they need to go ahead and touch before they even have the ability to go ahead and work on, you know, adding more gear and shit like that. But again, they're not going to. Yeah, exactly. You can always tell what they're going to go ahead and do when the buff areas get buffed, or the mob grinding areas get buffed, and the life scaling money that we can make has to get, you know, inflation. You know, just look at the economy and the updates that we get. If they go ahead and update how much materials we can put up on the central market, you know, they're going to be focusing more on mob grinding. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, there's an update coming out to increase how much materials we can post up on the central market. That should be happening Wednesday. Shocker. And that's why I'm like, I think they're going to be focused more on the mob grinding and the PvP aspect to get it, you know, back to where it used to be, to maybe get more of their player base back. And then we'll go ahead and start getting some, like, life scaling thrown in there, like little tidbits. You know, maybe, like, we'll get probably, like, some unification, or something about the items, but nothing really tangible, like active trading coming back, or a harpoon rework, or anything meaningful with the horse racing and shit like that. It's just, you know, mob grind, PvP, little sprinkle of the life skilling, and then they're gonna go ahead and start talking about the demon lands or their next little region and hint towards another class. Show us the next little pearl costumes that are coming out to, you know, really get us wanting to reach into our wallets. And then they'll finish out with telling us about the little hammer code that they'll give out for all the players that were watching and everyone in the whole game and blah blah blah. And then maybe we might get an apology. Maybe, you know, we just didn't fit the or fill the standards of what we set out to do this year, and we wanted to apologize, and we promised to make next year a better year, and going forward we're gonna make sure we deliver any of the promises, and we won't try to milk you for all of your money in the pearl shop by introducing even more ways to go ahead and swipe your. Oh wait, sorry, I'm just thinking about all the things that they should be doing. My bad. Yeah, no. I expect them just to go ahead and end off with the codes and call it a day. I don't even think we're gonna get an apology or anything like that. Just straight mob grinding, PvP, a little bit of life skilling, like a little dash of it here and there, and then you got your future content. Give us your money, and then okay, if you're not gonna give us your money, here's something for free. Go along your way. I mean, that's how the Calafion ball was. That's how the one Heidel ball was. The Fiesta. You guys remember that one? Like how it's been every year. Oh, except for that one year we got the apology first, and then we got the ball. Or that one year we got the ball and then the apology after. Or was that the same year? Did we get the apology, then the ball, and then the other apology? I can't remember. There's too many apologies that keep being thrown out by Jay. All we can do is hope for the best, all right? At the end of the day, hope for the best. Maybe they'll give us something tangible for life skilling. Maybe not. Let's just hope for it, all right? There's already a bingo card out on Reddit if you guys want to go over there and check it out. I think it's pretty spot on how we can go ahead and enjoy the ball, all the answers and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's pretty spot on how the ball usually goes. I think they might even reveal the weapon glows for mob grinders. Maybe. I do remember that they were talking about doing that, and I don't know if they mentioned anything about being able to go ahead and fix it. This time you think they would give more hammers? Yeah, they'll give 3. 1 for your Sovereign, 1 for your Kazarad, and 1 for your normal. Like for your normal weapons and shit. Yeah, you're right. 3. Yep. Again, it's not the first time. It's not gonna be the last time. Once you get the hang of how the ball goes, you come to expect it, and you know, maybe if they do something different, you get really excited. If not, and well, until then, it's gonna be the same old that every ball normally is. I'll go make dinner during it, come back for the cliff notes, see if there's anyone crying. Well, okay, we'll see if there's no one crying on Reddit, and then I'll go ahead and rewind. With my gear and how much money that I put into the game, if I'm really wanting to, maybe, but if a mob grinder happens to get extremely lucky, they can still make more than what I can with the life scaling. But anyone has the ability to go ahead and do their little gathering and pull up a easy 5 bill. And I don't care about you. If you're out there for 30 minutes and you gather up a millennial ginseng and you make your 5 bill, that's still more than what the mob grinder is making in that 30 minutes if they don't get lucky. So like I said, I tend to make sure I try to make a bill per day. If not, then, I'm a fucking failure. I knew I was gonna f that up. Yeah, like, speaking of that, because I know I am not going to be able to make any type of money today on this fishing, the title drafts that I went ahead and made up, I will go ahead and we'll do, I got 18 on me, we'll do 12 there, just to go ahead and make sure I fill my quota. Made 1.5 bill today, call it a day. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, we hit our 1 bill for the day. And then, just in case, let's go ahead, well, not just in case, but let's go ahead and put that in my family storage so I can re-up. Cool. As for my horse training, because I haven't done it in a week or so, about a week at the... God, I can't fucking talk. Yeah, 1.45, not really good. 93, not really good. 376, not really good. 188, not really good. 261, not really good. Right here. And 893. I'm not winning at all. I'm not winning. I got no red. No red whatsoever. I got a couple of yellows, just really worse shit. 12.3, which would probably come out to maybe like 30, 40. It's horrible. It's horrible. All right, guys, let me go ahead and check my food real fast. Make sure I am not burning the house down and or burning the meat. And I will be right back. We still have a good 30 minutes until I have to go ahead and go. And I kind of want to go ahead and, spend it with the active fishing in mind. So give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. And apparently we got nothing good. Obviously we got nothing good. Your boy tried. Your boy failed. Miserably. Blue. One day we'll get it. Eventually. My stupid headphones are stuck on me. Damn it. Not even a yellow. Keep trying. Like I said, I'm not gonna make anything here. I'm like literally going by luck. If I get anything, I get something, but I really don't feel like I'm going to be able to like get that Pelican Eel. It's something that you have to be out here for a very, very long time trying to do. Even with my buffed ass trying. No pressure. No pressure. Pull up a prize. And I know it can be done. There have been times where I've sat there, I've done like recording, trying to find something, and I've been lucky enough to catch it within the first couple casts. I've been able to catch it within like the first 10 minutes. Oh, fucking luck. I know it can be done. $19 out of 30. Pretty decent. Could be better, but pretty decent. Could you imagine? That'll be the next boat. Not sure what it'll do. But I have a feeling that they'll do that dumb shit like that. Introduce a new boat. Like, hey, your ocean autopath thing is kind of busted. Well, here's a new boat. Just wait. I'm gonna be checking off my own little bingo card. And red, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, be the one. Nope, you are not. Yellows. I'll take them. $17.2. Pretty shitty, but we're still gonna continue. You're right, Willoughby. Like just jumping around behind me. More yellows. Yay! But I want the red. And it's like really annoying because I'll get lucky enough to get the stupid ancient relics, but it'll be like an ancient relic and a fucking silver key, not an ancient relic and a red, or 3 reds, or 2 reds, or just a red. Like, nah. You were lucky enough to get the table, but here's an ancient relic and a silver key. Try again next time. Greater Amber jackass happen. Alright, don't get angry. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. We'll find out if we get lucky or not, because when I go ahead and end off the stream to go finish dinner, I'm going to continue with my AFK fishing here. I will switch off to like the Balanos or whatever the fuck and try my luck, or I'll just even switch off to the Medea, raising up the little rare fish. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna continue fishing out here, see if I can, you know, get that Pelican Eel tonight, and or depending on the fishing contest. So I'm still waiting for these to go ahead and reset. Look at that, like really? Really? Got 32 of them. Hurry up, bite my rod. Get up. And it was only green. You got another silver beltfish yesterday night while AFK fishing back to Vel. A few star yellow. Oh, lucky you. My fucking Creo got me shit on shit on shit. My rod alone is getting me even more shit on shit on shit. I think I might get luckier trying to do the tapping, and I might do that. See what I mean? See what I mean? 92% chance of getting an ancient relic. And that's after you hit the... Right now for me, I'm at 6.06% chance of getting the prize table. Like, it's fucking abysmal. RNG on RNG on RNG. I'm better off opening up one of those crack boxes and pulling out a you can't make this up. Like, you really can't make this shit up. I swear, if it's another one, and I think it is. I think the byproducts are what, treasure drop. Yeah, I think they're a treasure drop, which is like a 10 fucking % chance. I think. Yeah, normally when it comes to Black Desert and your RNG is shit, you normally like to try doing something else to go ahead and renew your RNG and whatever you're doing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, pop my map, and try probably 2 of my pre-on attempts and see if I can't change my luck just a little bit, which I know I'm not going to, but I got the money to waste. Why not, right? You know, either I'll go to 10 ring or I'll go back to AFK fishing. Hopefully I can make the money back, but like, we'll find out. We'll see how lucky I can be. And it shouldn't take too long. Alright, how many am I going to need? We'll take out... I guess we'll take out, like... 6 bill. And how much would it be to go ahead and tap up? Find out. Okay, 19. I might be able to do... 1 tap. Yeah, I might be able to do 1 tap. Okay, as for that... Find out. Just 1 tap, but we'll make it count, right? Here goes nothing. Change our luck. Maybe we can get that Pelican Eel tonight. Let's go. Alright. We tried. 3 stones. 3 stones. How much I bought? Yeah. I think I will. I think I'll do this. We'll try one more time. I'll try one more time. Oh god. Oh god. That's probably not going to be enough for this attempt, but I needed to grab him. And then... Oops. Not enough money. Yeah, I have enough for that attempt. Okay, cool. But not enough money. Not enough money. 30. All right. Go ahead and do it again. Just another day of tapping pre-owned, right? Find out. Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna tap up? Fuck no. Grab our memory fragment. I already knew that. Well, we tried twice. But that's all I'm using my money for. Literally buying crons to throw into my pen attempts. If they go, they go. If not, we'll keep doing whatever we're doing to make money again. End game life skilling at its finest. You make the money so you can throw it out. Burn it up! Oh, we're at 96%. 4 more. 4 more and we have life skilled all the way up to 64 or 63. Give myself a little bit too much credit. And did that change my luck? Did that give me any luck, though? I'll take any luck. Not bad, not bad. Do it a Ted. Get one of your Garanite earrings to do it a try. Fuck yeah, just keep working on it. Keep working on it, and you should be able to get it. You know, the best starting point is like 1500 mastery, and then you can start working on getting your 2K. Once you're at 2K, because the old cap, like, that's the midpoint now, your little mid game. But your 1200 is your first little stepping stone to really start dealing with your master. It used to be 800, but with the way the gear progression has gone and the availability, the values of everything has gone down for like Logi and all that. Like now your try to Tet Logi is like barely scratching the surface. It's like how silver embroidered should have been like your first one to go ahead and use. Like now you're pretty much going to be using your silver or your Logia a lot of times than your silver embroidered, and then you're going to switch over to your Tri Manos and start going up to your Prion if you decide to go that route. I know a lot of players, they don't even bother with the Prion because they don't want to get, you know, down that endless void of throwing crons into just fails like I'm doing now. Nice, not bad. Not bad. I always made it a goal for me to hit 2K while buffed. I mean, the buffs are easy enough to go ahead and, you know, farm up a little bit, but like I always made it a point to, if I went ahead and buffed, I'd be able to hit that 2K without having the gear to be able to hit that 2K. It's a lot easier to do with fishing than it is to do with the other life skills, but, you know, if you're willing to go ahead and take that shot, like, you know, it can get great. Especially when you're hitting like over the mastery cap and you only popped like 2 buffs that maybe gave you the mastery, but you're mainly looking for the experience or some dumb shit. We got 3 more minutes, guys, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to go and finish cooking our dinner that we're gonna have here tonight. I'm making ribs. It's been cooking for almost 4 hours now. I don't want to dry them out, and I kind of, you know, don't want to burn down the house, but I still wanted to be able to come on, you know, do a little active fishing with you guys, talk to you, socialize. I don't really get to talk a lot throughout the day, so, you know, being able to come on here and talk to you guys, I'm taking it. And remember, I'm not going to be able to come online tomorrow. The wife is, she's off tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to stream, but I will be back on the next day, and we're going to go back to either hunting or gathering to get more materials to go ahead and craft up our manos and try our luck at tapping up the last try that we need for our wizard. Once I can get him fully geared in Prion, I can go ahead and start working on getting another alt built into Prion and all that shit. And then eventually, like, if I decide, you know what, all that shit was fun and all, but I'm done with it, I can turn around and sell every single Prion, and that's what, 7, almost 7, you know, it's a pretty good money maker. At least, you know, if I wanted to go ahead and turn around and liquidate all of my tunes and all that dumb shit. How to enhance over embroidered trader. Okay, so you can dry tap to +1. Once you get to +1, use a 20 fail stack to get a +2. I like to use a 40+ stack for a +3. Use a 60+ stack for a +4, and then anywhere +100 and above for the +5. The spot here is out here in the center of Margoria. Doesn't really matter as long as you're in the center little bracket. And still nothing. Yeah, unfortunately, like I told you guys, I'm not going to be able to make the money because I was just coming out here to find or try my luck at finding the Pelican Eel. But, you know, it gives you an idea of, even with the higher mastery and the almost endgame gear, just how difficult it is to find any of these prize grade fish. Like, it's all RNG at the end of the day. Like, as much as you want to go ahead and increase your mastery, your AFK fishing, whatever it is that you want to go ahead and increase, like, it at the end of the day, when it comes to fishing, it's all just RNG. You can take a mana accessory try, or you can get out of the... Yeah, I would take the one from the seals. Even if you're not wanting to go ahead and use it, you can still sell it for a lot of money. And I think the Manos accessories and the Disto is going to be the most valuable thing that you can go ahead and do. Or no, I guess, at least over here on NA, the Dawn Earring and any one of these are going to be like the big money makers that you can do if you're not wanting to go ahead and use the Manos accessories or anything of the such. Like, if you have the seals, like, take them. Take them. Yeah, I need to go ahead and end this stupid thing motherfucking off with no goddamn eel. No eel. But anyway, I will be on in not tomorrow, but the next day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week in Black Desert, or the rest of your weekend in Black Desert. We haven't hit the new week yet. Hopefully this ball is going to be a little bit entertaining or anything, and there's not really much coming out for this update this week, like in terms for life scaling, like other than increasing the amount of materials that we can go ahead and list up on the central market. Like, there's really nothing coming out for us, so it's just going to be another boring week of just getting a routine down and pumping that routine out, seeing what we can do. Thank you XO. What's the most efficient way to generate those fail stacks? The season characters are the best way to go ahead and do any of the little dailies for like the 20, 40, and 60 fail stacks. Where's the most profitable spot for active fishing? Aquala's Eye, which is in the Raw Sea. You have Middle Margoria, probably Upper Margoria. You can do Lake Flondor. I think those might be the only like really good profitable places that you can do actively. Like, most of the other places are more of a AFK, hope for the best and come back the next day type of thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this ended off. If you guys are watching me over there on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on all those notifications so you know when I go live again. And if you guys are watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to follow me so you guys know when I go live. Huge shout out to all of my channel members there over there on YouTube, and huge shout out to all of my subbies over there on Twitch. You guys are fucking amazing, and huge shout out to everyone that has come. I could not socialize without you guys. I mean, it kind of would be a little bit weird talking to myself throughout the day. So, you know, it's nice to be able to come on, talk to you guys, and do a little bit of progress with our Black Desert. Unfortunately, I was only able to make about, what, 1.5 bill, and I am in the negative for about 5 bill of that. So I'm not really proud of today, but hey, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and all of that good shit. I will see you guys in a couple days, and let me know if you guys do anything great with your life scaling, mob grinding, and or enhancing. I like to live vicariously through you guys because my RNG is complete and utter shit in Black Desert. But with all of that out of the way, guys, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Keep fishing out there, everyone.